Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. Just seconds into this game, we already have a turnover and haven't even snapped one from scrimmage. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4-yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going.
Turning it on! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand. And to use that big, powerful, stiff arm to extend the play and pick up a few extra yards. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. To the ground with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Give to the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Tolzien. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That brings them to within 1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The away team has a slight lead. They play a fun brand of football. Let's see if they can close this one out.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Running back searching for a hole. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He'll try it again. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Yeah, and this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Second down.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Listen.
Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Canty. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Leaves it with the back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Is incomplete. Coming up, 4th down.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him.
He lets it fly. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? There
he goes. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They give it to him again. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down.
Here we go.
They'll try the right side. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it to the right. Finds a little space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Trying to power it in. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the PAT makes it 14-6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they could put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tolzien. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Down to 2 minutes to play in the first half, and it has been a dandy. A chance to perhaps get this game tied up before the break. They'll go with a direct snap. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Stewart. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
Fights off a defender. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the right. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They get to the line quickly. Off play action. Now improvising. Got his man. Knocked off his feet. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He wants to take the top off. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Off the play fake. Sends it downfield. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll take another shot here. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Leaves it with the running back. Nice move there. Oh, he's got some space. Finding an escape route. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
To the air on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. When the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation, goal line, third down, touchdown.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Third down after the incompletion. He's looking downfield to throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The run to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to it. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And they may have caught the defense snapping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football in these third down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. With jet sweep pass. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
And how about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
691, Gators score. Green 25.
Wants to go up top. On the run, still looking. Using the quick game. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Power football with the run. Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
When I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now, the nice lead here late in the third quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field. They're bleeding and ticking this clock away. Nice job there getting it done on the ground.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown.
And he's in for his third rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Texas A&M found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in College Station. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. On the run, fires downfield. Finds a man in the middle. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. So we open the final period with a third down play. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. The Cardinal with a third down play. Let's see what they call coming out of the break. He'll keep it on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Nothing but green grass down the middle. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinal.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Got the first down and still on his feet. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. The give to the tailback. Find some fresh air. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, David.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I...
Hits the afterburners. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're in for a touchdown. They extend the lead here in the fourth. Stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll bring it out. It's Barmore. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Caught over the middle. It's Tolzien. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside kid. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got his man. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Stanford quickly to the line. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Unleashes one. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Stanford!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
We'll see how aggressive this defense is with just a few minutes to play. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll give it to the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Now he's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They go to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense is needed.
Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he hammers his way in for a touchdown.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner will be knocked down. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Tosses it incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Back open in the middle.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. They'll go back to the ground.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Fires to the big fella. It's a fumble. And they're able to get back on top of the ball, but they are still in a world of hurt. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And he's just going to spike it.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's James. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And down he goes. Not sure about putting your quarterback in harm's way there, but that's going to do it. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.